In our innovation segment today, we take note of news that stem cells can be retrieved from amniotic fluid. It's a scientific discovery that could end the stem cell controversy. On the political front, meanwhile, Congress will take up a bill tomorrow designed to increase funding for embryonic stem cell research. Both developments hint at an expanding stem cell industry. So what are the investment opportunities here? Joining us now is William Caldwell, Chairman and CEO of Advanced Cell Technology, a publicly traded stem cell research company. Mr. Caldwell, nice to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here with you.
You're in such an interesting space for many reasons, many of them obvious and many of them not, perhaps, but it's a relatively young industry, is it not?
That is correct, especially as it relates to embryonic stem cells. Really, the first line was discovered in the late 1990s, so it's a very, very young industry.
And what direction does your company take things? I mean, because depending on which particular company you're looking at, everyone has a different approach. What is your approach, and what do you hope to achieve?
Our real focus is to take the basic science that has been developed over the last 8 to 10 years in our segment and translate it into therapies to the bedside. We're focused on several specific cell lines, one in the area of the eye, the other in the area of the blood, and that's really our focus, is to try and get these therapies into the clinic and obviously eventually into patients.
You know, your stock is up big today. It's up 10%. We should note that it is a stock that trades under $1. But, you know, it also serves as an interesting example of the fact that a lot of the companies that are in this particular space, publicly held or not, are young companies, and you have a lot of hedge fund money, a lot of money that's looking to speculate in, and that creates some volatility, does it not?
Yes, it does. I'm not really too concerned about the stock per se at any given point in time. Our mission really is to meet our milestones, and if we meet our milestones, I think the value to the shareholders will be realized.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just pointing out we generally do not profile companies that trade under $1. That's why I brought up the stock price and the volatility inherent in it. So I brought that up to point that out to our viewers. But you do have a lot of money coming in from hedge funds and other venture capital groups that are looking for a home and looking perhaps to benefit from many big developments in your area.
I agree with that, and in fact, you know, the industry itself has been starved for many years for lack of capital, and now we're seeing not only back in 2004 with the voters of California, but now with Congress revisiting the veto that occurred last summer. We're going to see a lot more activity in the sector, and we're very excited about it.
Now, what do you make of the recent paper that was published just the other day concerning stem cells that are retrieved from amniotic fluid? Is that an area that your company would pursue, or do you plan to stick to your knitting, so to speak?
Well, you know, the key for any successful company is focus, and from our standpoint, we're very, very driven towards trying to take the disease conditions that we've identified and move into the clinic with those conditions. We're excited for Wake Forest and Dr. Italia and his group. Actually, one of our senior scientists, Dr. Robert Lanza, is an adjunct professor down there at Wake Forest as well. Those breakthroughs are exciting. We're going to see more of them in the area of fetal and adult, but remember, the key master cell is the embryonic stem cell, and that's the one that we're focused on.
Mr. Caldwell, best of luck to you. Pleasure to have you with us today.
Thank you.